Okay, welcome back, good people. This is the third video of this series of videos I'm creating in line with what's called credit killers, things that actually affect your credit in a negative way when certain things happen. This one is I'm actually titling bankruptcy. Now, bankruptcy is not a good thing if you are having to go through that, but many entrepreneurs have gone through that, and have overcome it. Many people have gone through it and have overcome it. But the actual idea of having to go through or be put through in that process can't be a good feeling, right? But I'm going to share some information with you about that today. So just buckle up. Now, you shouldn't be surprised if to find bankruptcy on the list of credit killers you want to avoid. When you choose to file bankruptcy protection from your creditors, the impact on your credit scores will be devastating and long lasting. The temptation of walking away from overwhelming debt may sound appealing, but it is important to only use bankruptcy as the absolute last resort. Now, how bankruptcy impacts your credit scores is a question you might be wondering about. So I'm going to share a little information about that. First, you have to understand that bankruptcies will have a negative impact on two different sections of your credit report. First, it will show up in the public record section of your three credit reports. In addition to the public record, each debt that was included in the bankruptcy will be noted as such on your credit reports, and each account will be considered serious and derogatory. Now, how long does bankruptcy impact credit scores? Well, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or FCRA, is the law that governs how long bad stuff can remain on your credit reports. A Chapter 7 bankruptcy, also known as liquidation, stays on your credit report for 10 years from the date the bankruptcy was filed. And the Chapter 13 bankruptcy, also known as a reorganization, has slightly more complicated credit reporting rules than Chapter 7. The credit reporting agency must remove a Chapter 13 bankruptcy from the credit reports either 7 years from the date of the bankruptcy was discharged or 10 years from the date the bankruptcy was filed, whichever comes first. And essentially, both types of consumer bankruptcies can remain on your credit reports for up to a decade. Now, the good news is, although bankruptcy does have the potential to cause severe credit damage, filing for bankruptcy does not automatically mean your credit scores will be a disaster for the next decade. There are steps you can take to start rebuilding that process. And you're going to learn more about that as this process goes on. And I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to this little information packet, I like to call it, because you just don't know who will benefit from these types of from this type of information, right? All right. Again, my name is Larry James. My company is, say it with me, Speak with Larry, no spaces. As always, share with someone else what I've shared with you.